Welcome to episode 5, part 3, where we explore what power actually means in circuit mode. So far we've spoken about power as something that is on or off, but it's actually a value between 0 and 1. In most cases, circuit props will work with even the smallest signal, but there are cases where this decimal-based value is advantageous. We can inspect and monitor the signal using a signal meter. The signal meter displays the current strength of the signal. It has one input for the power, and the output just passes the signal along. We want to connect this to an oscillator operator. The oscillator interpolates an output between two values over time. It only has one input for power and one output for the modified power output. Connect this output to another signal meter, then lastly connect the signal meter to a signal light. The light will now grow brighter the stronger the signal. The signal light has two inputs, A and B. These represent the colour the light will shine and can be configured in the prop properties. The outputs just pass the value on. I've already set up these props in the level, so all I need to do now is go ahead and connect them. Power to the signal meter to the oscillator, oscillator to the signal meter to the signal light. That is a lot of signals. And finally, press play. You'll see that the light is fading in and out based on the power it's receiving. The first signal meter is displaying 1, but the second meter is constantly changing. It's actually going too fast to see what's happening, so I'll fix that in prop mode. If I enter the prop properties for the oscillator, I can adjust the speed of the output. I'll set it to 20 seconds to make it really slow. There are also options to set the minimum and maximum output values. There's also an option to adjust the easing. The default sine waves means that the transition will start slow, speed up around the middle, and then slow down again towards the end. Let's take a look. Alright, now we can actually see what's happening. The signal meter starts at 0 and slowly increases to 1, before decreasing back down to 0 again. You'll see the signal light now fades a lot slower as well. Now, I want to mention two more important props that will help the strength of the power circuit. Firstly, the power booster. This will boost any valid power input to 1, so if the incoming power is 0.15, it will boost that and output a power signal of 1. It won't boost a power value of 0 though, as that is still considered as off. The other prop is the variable power source. This acts just like the power source, except you can set the starting power value in the prop properties. So by default, the power source will always output with a strength of 1, but you could use a variable power source and start with a strength of like 0.3 or even 0.8. You also have useful operator props like the OR operator, which combines the value of all its inputs and outputs their combined value capped at 1. So if you have two inputs of 0.15 and 0.4, then the output will have a strength of 0.55. The OR operator is a useful logic gate, as it outputs a power value if any of its inputs have power. For example, you could connect 4 buttons to each of the OR operator's inputs, and then connect its output to a locked door. Then you can press any one of the 4 buttons to unlock it.